Hey guys, Saf here with another Raid Shadow Legends video, and it is time to whale slightly. Not much, a little bit. I bought the monthly pack. That is about the that's the limit, and I've burnt some of my gems. I really want Nergigante Archer. This champion is so god tier for HYDRA. I can't even describe how god tier this champion is going to be for HYDRA. If you get this champion and you've summoned it already, your HYDRA team, no matter the difficulty, is loving life. It is very happy because of this rapid shot ability. It's going to attack all enemies. It's going to place Hex for 2 turns and provoke for 1 turn. However, if it's a boss, it's going to be Hex for 3 turns and provoke for 2 turns on a 3-turn cooldown, and she's defense based. So she doesn't die. She's going to be very tanky. She's going to be able to provoke that Head of Decay on a 2-turn with a 3-turn basis. So as long as she laps the boss at least once, it's a permanent provoke and 100% uptime on Hex. It's so good. Not only that, we have this spinning shot. She's going to attack all enemies on a 3-turn cooldown again. She's going to place stun. If the target is a boss, instead, she's going to place decreased speed. This kind of skill set is very important for champions that do crowd control, because when you get to a boss, those champions can't do enough. So if there's a legendary champion like Fortis, the Fortis rework has been confirmed. It's coming next update. They must do something about his fact that he fears everything. Well, you can't fear a boss. So if you can't fear a boss, he's basically useless when you get to the boss, and that's not really good for a Void Legendary. So the fact that this champion here is going to do decreased speed instead is great. She's also going to decrease the turn meters of all enemies under stun by 20%. So in a PvE content like a Doom Tower or something of this nature, you're going to get 100% stun with a 20% turn meter drop on a 3-turn cooldown. It's pretty good. But here is where it gets really crazy. If you don't stun, then you can, if you're attacking a boss, then you're going to place decreased speed. Now, this basically fills the allies for every decreased speed that is placed. So if you're attacking HYDRA, everyone gets 40% fill. If you're attacking something like Iragoth, I don't know if his allies count as a boss, but if you place it, it should count as a boss. So therefore, you should get about 40 to 50% turn meter fill. It's 40% turn meter fill. So essentially, if you attack a boss here and you place the decreased speed, that will give you so much turn meter, right? If in HYDRA, this is a 3-turn cooldown with a 2-turn decreased speed and a 40% fill. So powerful. Then we get an A1, places increased accuracy on herself for 2 turns. So she basically has increased accuracy on 100% of the time. And then if you attack any enemy under Hex, you're going to heal everyone in your team by 10%, just flat. So every time you attack someone under Hex is 10% heal for all your team. She's also going to increase her own defense by 5% up to 30% whenever she gets hit by an enemy under Hex, which is all the time. So basically, she's going to be 30% boosted on her defense basis as well. Now, this champion has a pretty good base defense of around 1465. It's not crazy, but it's pretty good. So when you add in the HP bonus here, when you add in the factor of the scaling defense, she isn't going to be doing crazy damage, but it's going to be actually pretty strong. It's going to be pretty good. So I've got about 45 Ancients here. This is the champion I want more than anything else. There are other progressive champions here. I would say don't worry about the Alatrian, because if you're committed to summoning this Archer, you probably have the resources potentially to doing the Hero's Path that's going to come up for Alatrian, which is more guaranteed. Aishma is probably a pretty good one, but you can also go for Farrak and the Fact. Aishma is quite good because she is the Mikage Epic. You might still need her. I'm not actually pulling Voids because I put him in here, but he's terrible. If you haven't seen Scratch's video about how bad this Fatalis dude is, he just doesn't do enough damage. He's so bad. So we've got 45 Ancients here. We've got 2 Sacred Shards. It's going to be very difficult for me to get Nergigante from this, but we'll give it a go. We'll see what we get. Maybe we get lucky. Maybe we get something of good. I might as well pull all of the Ancients and all of the Sacreds and save my Void Shards. I still need to do it for the Summon Rush. That is why I'm doing these. So we'll see what we get. We got enough space. Let's see what happens. Now, I know there's no legendary because the little bar doesn't move. We're probably going to start off with a full 10 rare, if I'm being honest, because that is the way we like to start these. So we do get an epic, which is Rected Wrath. Okay. Summon another 10. What else are we going to get here? These summoning Ancients for sort of Summon Rush is not very good. Oh, we got an Aishma. There's the times 25 working. We got Neldor. Oh, Neldor's huge. I don't have Neldor. That's actually really good because I've been looking to try and get Neldor for Fire Knight hard. That is actually insane. That's kind of that's worthwhile. The whale has been paid off there. That is an awesome pick. So I can build him up now, and I can do a full test of all the different Fire Knight options, and we can test different speeds and variations to see which epic is really the best Fire Knight freeze option. That is really, really good. That's awesome. And we also get an Ashma. I've got plenty of them, but I always like to just pick up another one. Steel Skull might be actually handy. I might keep a dupe of him. He might be very good for some Centranos waves. That's great. I mean, that's already paid off the whaling because Neldor is a new unique epic I didn't have. We also got quite a lot of epics on that one, which is really cool. Skaramis also very good for removing buffs. He's a bit of a Timid the Fool in the making. Are we going to get legendary? I doubt it at 45. I mean, it's a very difficult request to get a legendary with these few shards. This is going to be a 10 rare. Is there going to be an epic to save us? Oof, it's a Ruella. Excellent, excellent champion. We've got 5 more here. Let's pull these, and then we'll pull the Sacreds to end out the video. We've got a Raider. Nobody wants a Raider. Nobody wants a Raider. Then we get a Hellborn Sprite. Once very powerful in the Infinity comp that got nuked by Plarium, which is a real shame. We got the Metal Shaper. 2 more to go. Any gold in the Ancients? Oh, come on, come on. Yes, we've got Nergigante Archer. The times 15 has paid off. Oh, okay. I have to make a confession. I have been saying for 6 months that I cannot pull shards. I can't use that statement anymore. I'm going to have to recant my stupid statement and say I cannot do that. That is insane. That is insane. Nergigante Archer. I didn't think I was going to get it. You always go into these hoping, but really until you scale up to the times 25, it's very difficult to get it. That's insane. We've got Neldor, which is a champion I've been trying to get my hands on ever since he came out. And now we've got Nergigante Archer. Wow. Absolute craziness. Absolute craziness. That is insane. We've managed to achieve it in 45 Ancients. That has made the whaling well worth it. Now, normally I tell people in these videos, this is an example why you shouldn't whale. I don't really know I can do that in this video. Did that finish my Summon Rush, though? That's the big question. We did not finish the Summon Rush. We still need to summon an extra, what is that? Maybe we just pull one or two ancient void shards and save the Sacreds, because the Sacreds are probably going to be very powerful for the heroes part, so we might need to hold them for that. So we need about, what is this? 80 points, 180 points, 280 points, 300 points. If we pull 2 void shards, maybe 3 void shards, it's probably worth it better than the sacred shards. So let's just pull 2 voids and we'll see where we're at, because it should be about 120 per void shard. Let's see. Hopefully I don't get the Fatalis. We don't want that champion. I do not want to burn a Mercy in void shards on Fatalis. Okay, we need to do 1 more. I could do it with Mercy. I could do it with Mystery Shards, to be honest, because I still got to do Champion Training. So I actually think I will do the rest with Mystery Shards, because we only need 90 points. That's 90 Mystery Shard temples. I still have to do the Champion Training tournament for the Fusion. It's all a bit chaos. I actually would love to get this Mythical Chaos Ore as well, if I can push for that 10,000, but I haven't had a chance to really play the game. I've got to play the free-to-play as well. So there you go, guys. I mean, the bad news is I've now got more champions I need to build, but the good news is we've got the exclusive Nergigante Archer. What is the empowerment champion for Nergigante Archer? I'm really curious, because all of these Monster Hunter champions, they can be empowered by other champions, because once the event finishes, you're not going to be able to get them. So that's obviously a problem. It's Valkyrie. I do have 2 Valkyries. I wouldn't burn all my Valkyries, but I could absolutely burn one to make a +1. So if we ever get more Valkyries in the future, then maybe we can empower our Nergigante Archer to do it. So the other ones that are empowered here is Tomb Lord for the Blade Master, the A. Blade Master. Rathalos is going to be empowered by Black Knight. I do have 1, I think, of Black Knights. And Jintoro is going to empower the Blade Master. I'll be honest, I prefer +4 Jintoro to the Blade Master, purely because Jintoro does things more powerfully than anyone else in the game in Clan Boss. And then, you know, Tramaria, probably one of the weaker Void Legendaries, empowering probably the worst Void Legendary I've seen in ages. So, yeah, really kind of crazy. So, there we go, guys. Rotus last update, Blade Master this update. I need to recant my statement that I can't pull champions anymore, I guess. Maybe I'll finally get a Void Legendary that is very useful. Maybe that's what's next on the cards. Who knows? Maybe my luck has finally turned when it comes to trying to get specific champions. So my Clan Boss team now, we've got to build a team around Nergigante Archer. It's going to be really, really cool to see what we can maximize with this ability. It's going to be really strong. So we'll see. But there you go, guys. Thanks for watching. Hopefully, if you've gone for Nergigant Archer, I've transferred some of my luck over to you, and you also can get your hands on a Nergigante Archer because she is just so powerful for Hydra. I mean, she's going to define one of my Hydra teams. It'll be really fun for us to test it. So yeah, hopefully you've got some more luck with me as well. But if you didn't get Nergigante Archer, I hope you got something of use. And yeah, and I will catch you guys in the next video.